What's up, guys? I'm Kevin Zellman for the Hollywood Junket, where I'll be talking about The Voice each week. I'm sure you guys have seen me here before. So this week, it was the first week of the battle rounds, which is my favorite round of the entire Voice competition. It was really, really good, I thought. There were a lot of standouts. There were epic battles that there are, as you can see, there's no words to describe them, but I will be talking about them for you guys. But so each week we get off of a conference call with all of the advancing artists on the show, and then I come and make these videos for you to tell you guys what was going through their heads before, during, and after their performance. So this week it was the battles, as I just said. So each coach was with a celebrity advisor for the battle rounds. For Adam Levine, it was John Fogerty. Gwen Stefani had one of my favorites, Selena Gomez. Pharrell had Missy Elliott, and Blake Shelton had the incredible Brad Paisley. And they all four gave such incredible advice, and it was so endearing to see all these huge acts like these people come to The Voice and help out artists that want to become essentially them pretty soon, you know? So the episode, it started out with Team Adam, and it was Jordan Smith versus Regina Love, and they sang Sam Smith's Love You Like I Can, or it's actually called Like I Can, but it's been stuck in my head, that one verse. So when we were talking with Regina on the phone, she was saying that her strategy was to let her true heart show, and that when the verdict was announced, she was so grateful and overwhelmed about the whole experience. She didn't really know what was really going on. But the performance, oh my god, like, we were taken to church, people. Like, it was, like, I downloaded this and it's on my phone. I've been listening to it literally all day long. It's so, so great. If you missed it, you need to catch it. So Jordan ended up winning the battle. And if you remember, Jordan Smith, he was, it was, I think, the first week of blind auditions. He was the one where he was blind to America also. We didn't know who was singing. All we saw were the coaches' faces, and then we saw him, and it was jaw-dropping because some people thought he was a female singer because he does have a higher voice. Adam Levine made mention of that because he does as well. But oh my god, this kid is incredible. He's one to watch, guys. He's one to watch. I know I say this about a lot of people each week, but I promise you I do it for a reason. And after many years of watching these shows, I can guarantee you I definitely think he's going to make it far in the competition. So Jordan, when he was asked about working with John Fogerty, he was saying that his parents are huge fans and that he's heard his name a lot growing up, and he knew exactly who he was. But standing there, it was such a cool experience for him because he was able to listen to him, and John Fogerty was able to share all of his wisdom with Jordan. That's what Jordan was marveling at. He couldn't believe that he was just standing there in his presence, just listening to him. And when he was asked what it was like to sing with Regina, he was saying that he also wouldn't have chosen anyone different to sing with. They're both extremely powerhouse singers. So sometimes when you do have battles like that, they tend to want to overpower each other. But they were saying it, I actually heard this a lot from the artists this morning, that they're trying to make it more of a duet rather than a battle, which I thought that just says so much right there, because it does get annoying when you're trying to compete with that person. In essence, you are, but you still have to make sure you're showing off, but not being, I'm trying to find the right word here, but not trying to be like that guy who's trying to be like, hey, I'm better than you, you just watch it, you know? But they both became so close between all of the rehearsals and all of that. Regina, Jordan was saying that Regina was just so extremely sweet to him, so encouraging to him. And Regina, she's on the older side of the competition, so she was saying to be around the young blood really helped her as well, actually. She was so grateful it didn't end because Gwen Stefani stole Regina because Jordan won the battle, so Regina is now Team Gwen. We're so happy she's still in the competition. it was so great to see all this, because when it's stolen, not only does Carson get so excited, the audience goes crazy, the artist goes crazy, the other coaches go crazy. So I always love it so much. It's so much fun to watch that part. But she was saying that, I mean, obviously she was hoping she was going to get stolen, but if she didn't, she knew that that's what was meant to be. She was really anticipating those few moments where she's trying to say her thank you speech, where they were saying who won the battle. It was a lot of anticipation, she said. So also on Team Adam, they had 2 battles last night. It was Dustin Monk and James Dupre. And they sang Fortunate Son by John Fogerty. It's one of his songs, actually. And John actually, when they were rehearsing, he was helping them rearrange the song, which, I mean, again, I'm not involved with music. I can't play an instrument. I can't sing for my life. But I could just imagine being in these artists' shoes and then sitting there with John Fogerty as he's rearranging his song for you. That's pretty amazing right there, you know? So it was a really, really good battle performance, I thought. It wasn't, like the last battle I was just talking about with, Jordan and Regina, but it's a completely different genre. It was more, not country, but not like rock, but like not pop either. It's like a combination of all of them. It was really great. So when we were talking with James, because James ended up winning that battle, James was saying that, I mean, he grew up, he listened to John Fogerty, and just seeing him stand before him, it was like, he was in such awe. It was an honor, he said, to be in his presence, which I could only imagine. And being able to work with him on his song, he was saying, was something that it's an experience he can absolutely never forget. And John Fogerty shared his story behind the song about the Vietnam War. He was going to be drafted. He didn't want to, blah, 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 all of that. And it was such a moving experience for James to listen to what he was feeling when he was writing that song, because he knew what to channel when he got up on stage to perform. So it's going to be really hard, he said, to top that experience, which I can only imagine. That would be incredible to listen to the story and all of that. But he tried to channel all of that anger and all of that passion that John Fogerty had when he was writing the song, for him to go up on stage to sing it with that angst and the want and the I'm kind of mad at you, I don't want to do this, you know? So he and he was hoping he showed that was showed on stage, and I mean, I think it did. He obviously won the battle. What do you guys think? Let us know. But make sure you keep tuning in to the Hollywood Junket right here on their YouTube page, because I'm going to be talking about all of the battle performances, not the battle rounds. I will be talking about the battle rounds too. But the battle performances, we're going to have a few different videos for each team. This was Team Adams. So stay tuned, guys, because I have a lot more to talk about, as you guys can tell. I'll see you guys then.